Hi guys, this is Natalie from Natalie Creates, and today I'm going to be showing you how to add a magnet to Little Peanut from Ashton Drake Galleries so that she can use one of these adorable magnetic pacifiers. Alright, so let's get right to it. I'm going to try to make this as quick and simple as possible. Alright, let me get her over here to the side. So first off, supplies, what you're going to need is a pair of sharp scissors or clippers, whichever you prefer. Just make sure they're pointy because you're going to have to get under the zip tie in her neck to cut. Alright, and then you're going to need some extra strength adhesive. This is the one that I'm using. I got this at Walmart. It was about $4. You're going to need extra strength magnets. And just a word of caution, as you can see here on the package, it says extremely strong magnets, not for children. Make sure to keep these away from kids. I don't know all the harm that it can cause, but there's some serious stuff that can happen. So keep them away from kids. Zip ties. You're going to need a zip tie to reattach the head once we're done. I got this package at the dollar store. It was on clearance for $1. I know it says $1.99, but it was for $1. So these aren't too bad, too expensive. Alright, and this is optional, some hot glue. You don't have to have this, but if you do, great. If you don't, well, you're going to be good without it anyways. Alright, so let's get right to it. Okay guys, let's get started. So you're going to take your little peanut and you're going to flip it over to the back. And I've already done this, so I'm just going through the steps and walking you through it. So that's why her head is loose. So when you flip her to the back, she's going to have a zip tie on the back. Obviously yours is not going to have this long string because it's been clipped down by whoever did it in the factory, down to the little square. And it's going to have a dot of hot glue on top of it. So you're going to remove that hot glue to expose this square. Alright, so you're going to expose the zip tie. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get under the zip tie with your scissors. And you're going to very carefully, be careful not to snag her head or anything. You're going to cut that off. And her head is going to come right off. So then you just take this old zip tie and you toss it. You're not going to need that anymore. And you can set her body aside. All you're going to have to work with is the head. So inside the head, there is stuffing. And this is all the stuffing that was inside of her head. It's actually a lot of stuffing for such a small head. But you're going to take all of that stuffing out. And then there's a bag of sand that they put in her to weigh her head, to make it pretty heavy, to feel like a real baby. So you can leave that bag of sand in there. It's not going to bother you none. Alright, so what you do is you take your magnet. Okay. And you're going to double check with the pacifier the side that goes, that's magnetized to attract the other magnet. So you're going to check that with the pacifier because it's going to go on the head like this, obviously, right? So then you're going to take this magnet and you're going to put a good glob of glue on the magnet. I'm not going to do it because I already have a magnet inside her head. I'm just walking you through it. Alright, so once you've got that good glob of glue on there, you're going to take the magnet and make sure that bag is down towards the other side of the head, not obstructing the way in. So what you're going to do is you can put it on your finger like that, alright? Oh, there you go. These are really strong. It attracted it all the way from over here. So you're going to take your magnet, you're going to put your glue on it, and you're holding it like this, and you're going to put it inside her head like that. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to take the pacifier and you're going to put it to her mouth like that, and it's going to attract the other magnet towards it. So it's really not complicated at all. I mean, this magnet's going to do pretty much everything. You don't have to worry about, oh, is it going to be in the right place and everything like that. It's really simple. Alright, so once you got that done, you want to take a look inside and make sure that it's lying flat across the surface and it's not, sideways or hanging off or anything. Make sure that it's flat across the mouth part. And once you double check that, you're going to leave her. And you're going to let her set for 24 hours. This glue right here says you have to let it cure for 24 hours. So you're going to leave it alone. Don't touch it. Don't move it. Let it cure for 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can take the body and you're going to thread the zip tie through the place where the other zip tie was, where the old zip tie was. And you're going to thread it through there. It's really easy. And you put the zip tie through the other side and you tighten it, not all the way, just enough so that you can put the head in there. Alright, and then you take the head. Of course, you're going to take all this stuffing and put it back inside her head. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to do this permanently, since I am expecting a new body for her in the mail because I don't really like this body style that she has. So I'm just going to do this to show you. Alright, so you want to hold the head and you want to close the zip tie up like that. Make sure it's nice and tight so that the head doesn't fall off. And once you've got that like that, you can snip off that little tail. So then all you're left is that little square from the zip tie. Now, you can stop at this point and leave it like that. This might scratch you. It might not. And if you have a glue gun, I'm sorry. So this is where the glue gun comes in. If you have it, just, get it all nice and ready. And you're going to put a dot of glue right on top of there. Make it a nice, amount of glue to cover up that square. And then you're going to let it cool. And then that's all there is to it. But if you don't have the glue gun, you don't have to have it. It's just an option. Either way, it still works fine without the hot glue on there. So then, there you have it. Little Peanut with her cute pacifier on her mouth. And she will take any pacifier with a magnet. See? There you go. Now, I know this might not be the exact way you're supposed to do it, but this is the way I did it, and it worked well for me. Of course, you know that these dolls are not really children's play toys or anything. For instance, I use her mostly to sell my creations online, and I thought that she might look cute with a little pacifier in her mouth. That way she doesn't look the same in every single picture. I can put a pacifier on her, take it off, Gives me a little bit more options. But you want to be gentle with her, and make sure that the pacifiers that you use have a little cover on top of the magnet. Otherwise, it'll start scratching off her paint on her mouth, and you don't want to do that to her. So there you have it, little Peanut with a magnet with a pacifier on her mouth. She looks so adorable. All right, guys. So let me know how you liked the video. Let me know how I did. It's my first time, so be gentle, please. All right, guys. We'll go forth and magnetize, and give me a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see. I'm excited to get into this whole YouTube thing. All right. Thank you.